the circumstance, just realize he has the plan made for your life. Beautiful dreamer, beautiful dreamer. Hold on to the passion, and your dreams will surely come true.
Hey everybody, my name is Shakia Cook. I want to welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to have you guys back. I'm so excited for this video. If this is your first time joining me, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you go and check out all the rest of my videos on my page. Also, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Hit it right now. No, I'm just kidding. But no, hit it at the end of the video if you don't hit it right now. But, okay, so I've gotten a lot of questions about how did my PET scan go, what were my results, and so on and so forth. But before I get into that, I want to answer the question that a lot of people have asked me. Even some of my friends that call me, they'll ask me, what do all these symbols mean in your videos? All these grammatical symbols that you see in my videos, that you've seen in mostly all of my videos. I'm like a super writer. I love writing. I love everything grammar. I love it all. So I want to get into that first, and then I'll get into how my appointment went and everything like that. So first, I'll talk about 3 dots, which is actually called an ellipsis. I put this in text messages so much, it's ridiculous because a lot of times it doesn't even need to be there. I act as if it's just like a pause in thought, but it's actually not a pause in thought, and we use it wrong so often. But this is an ellipsis, and it's basically a symbol of a continuation or a path that leads to something more for better. So that's an ellipsis, a continuation or a path that leads to something better or more. This is a semicolon. So this is so amazing. You will see this so often as a tattoo. A lot of people have this tattoo. A semicolon basically represents when you put this in writing, when an author could have chosen to end the sentence, but then they chose not to. So I feel like I'm doing the teaching as well. But so basically, you put this when you're supposed to be ending a sentence, but you're not putting a period, and so you're putting a semicolon to choose to continue on with the sentence. And so it's basically when the author could have chosen to end the sentence, but they don't. And so they have like this project now called the Semicolon Project. It's really awesome. And a semicolon is basically for people that have struggled with depression, suicide, addiction, anxiety, self-injury, stuff like that. So this has like so much meaning. All of these have so much meaning. Last but not least, and it's backwards, so I can't turn it for the camera because it's like glued on there. It's actually just here. I'll show you. It's actually just notebook paper, if it focuses. It's just notebook paper, and I just put it in frames that I spray painted. So yeah, it's really cool. I was praying that thing didn't fall as I was putting it up there. How embarrassing would that be? Last but not least, the ampersand. This one is backwards as well because I'm not about to turn it this way because this side is not painted. But the ampersand is basically an indication of a better future. It's an expectation for something more to occur. And so, you know, it can represent the ending of a difficult period and the continuation onto a brighter path. And so this is an ampersand. And so all of these things, you never can really see this one anymore because it's all the way at this top shelf up there. But all of these have so much meaning, and they have so much meaning to me throughout my journey and my story, which you'll learn more about it as we go. But now I want to talk about my appointment. So July 3rd, I had my PET scan. If you don't know what a PET scan is, it's kind of like, please medical people don't get at me, but it's basically, I feel like a better version of a CAT scan or different stuff like that. So basically they take scans from your head down to your waist. That's a PET scan. So yeah, so I had my PET scan July 3rd, and my appointment for my PET scan was July 11th. And so right now I'm going to show you a video that I made after my appointment was over, and then I will get back to this video and I'll explain my results and everything else. So take a look. Okay guys, so I just came from the doctor. Yes, I do have my shirt on backwards, but there's method to this madness. So over here, we have radiology. And that's where I just found out that I will be going from now on, every single day. Well, for 5 days a week, so on and so forth. Okay, let me stop so I can really get this out. 5 days a week, radiation, and once a week, 1 chemo treatment. So I'm in the basement of the women's. I feel like I'm on The Walking Dead, so I'm gonna hang up now before I get eaten by. Okay, so basically on July 11th, I got my results for my PET scan that I did on July 3rd. It was a little bittersweet. I kind of felt it coming though, but it was so weird. Like, I always draw this Chinese symbol for strength. And as I was walking out of my apartment to go to the appointment, I saw like what looked like a Chinese symbol for strength on the ground, like as if somebody drew it on the ground. It was really incredible. It was really cool. And so for me, that was like, oh my God, okay, I know exactly what I'm about to encounter. Like, I know that this isn't just there randomly, like it's there for a reason. So here is a little picture of it. You can see that it's basically the Chinese symbol that I draw, the Chinese symbol for strength. So I saw that as I'm walking out the door on my way to the appointment, and for me that was like, okay, symbol of strength, actually are okay. I feel like I already know what's gonna happen in this appointment. So I got there and they showed me scans and different things like that. We're super excited for scans. It was kind of a bittersweet thing because I'm super grateful for like how far the tumors have come. Before they were like this big. They were like the size of an orange. Like, they were huge. And there were 2 of them. And now there's only 1. And it's like this big. Like not even that big. So that's really amazing. And so that's really awesome. So I'm super grateful for how far it's come along and over these last 7 months. Because it's been a long last 7 months. I'm actually going to take these off because I can see the reflection. It's ridiculous. But I just thought it would just be over. I just wanted it to be over. But, so now I have to do radiation 5 times a week for 5 weeks, and I'll have 1 treatment each week for 5 weeks. And so I was really like, I was trying to be done with chemo treatments, but I'm happy that it's not the 3 treatments that they were before, because for the last 7 months I've been doing 3 different treatments. And so now it'll just be 1 treatment, and it's one of the treatments that doesn't have like that many side effects as all the other treatments that I was on. So that's really amazing. So I'll be doing radiation 5 times a week for 5 weeks, chemo treatment, one chemo treatment, 1 time a week for 5 weeks. So I'm really excited about this next journey. I'm really excited for this to be over. So I'm really just kind of really nervous about this next journey, this next step. And I don't know what radiation is like. I need to like look up videos about it from people who have gone through it and different stuff like that. But my next appointment is on July 23rd. And I don't have radiation that day, but it's just supposed to be like a consultation appointment. So to get everything started, so I'll know like where it's going and everything like that. So that's pretty much all that I wanted to say on this video. But I do want to encourage you guys, because I know when I heard that news, like, it was like, okay, for that day it was cool, but then the next day I needed time to process it. So I literally, like, I didn't talk to anybody. I just kind of just ignored my phone and I literally lied in bed all day long until I like finally needed something to eat, and I ate like 1 time that day. And then yeah, so I never really got out of bed at all that because I just needed time to process. I needed soul care. I just needed just to be. And like that I guess in that moment, that was how I was processing. Normally I kind of write, and that's how I process. But in that moment, I just needed to process just lying there, I guess. Just undercover, just away from the world. Feeling like I was away from the world. And so that's what I did. And so I just want to encourage you guys, you know, no matter what news you hear, just try to find some kind of just good thing within it. Like, for me, my good thing within it was that, okay, it was so huge before and now it's so small. So even though it's something that I don't want to deal with anymore, something I don't want to do, which is radiation or chemo or anything like that, something I don't want to do. However, there was an amazing thing that came from it. It was just like, okay, it's shrinking, it's better. Okay, it's getting there. It's on its way there. So even when things don't look like how you want them to look like, as all these symbols, you know, have, just continue, keep going. There is going to be a brighter path. There is hope for your future. There's so much hope. And so keep going. Try to be positive within it. And just keep your head up. There's so much strength that lies within you. And, you know, I'll maybe do a tutorial or something one day of how to draw this Chinese symbol. I'll post a picture or something of it, so that way you can like have that strength within you as well, that I felt that day as I was going to my appointment. So I just want to encourage you all to stay encouraged, stay positive, no matter what you're going through. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, as I always like to say in my videos. And if you haven't reached that light, then you are not at the end. So just keep going, because you'll be at the end soon. Or, you know, whenever you reach that end, whenever your journey takes you there, you will get there. So just have faith, stay encouraged, stay positive, surround yourself with positive people, positive energy, and just keep going. Okay, that's all that I want to talk to you guys about today. I just wanted to catch everybody up about my journey, about everything. So make sure that you all tune back in next Monday for my next video. I will be talking about consistency, how important consistency is throughout our missions, throughout our journeys. Also, I need to stop shaking my head, because I didn't draw my eyebrows on. That's the awesome thing about bang wigs, because I don't have to draw eyebrows on. And soon I won't have to at all, thank God. But anywho, make sure that you check out all the rest of my videos on my channel. Make sure that you subscribe to them. Also, add me on social media. All of the links are on my page. Add me to social media. All the links are also in the description box. I post a lot of things on social media that I can't post on YouTube, or, you know, I don't want to post like a 10-second video or a minute video on YouTube. So add me on social media, so that way you can check out my journey throughout there. You'll see me at the beach, whatever, just everyday life. So make sure that you add me. Make sure that you tune back in next Monday, and make sure that you keep your head up, stay positive, keep going. You got this.
For you, don't ever